Hey guys, it's Jordan. I just wanted to do a video update. I haven't done one in a while. Well, I'm still doing the under 50 carbs a day and the sugar free, and I've lost 12 pounds since I started. It's been great doing that. I feel great, so that's good. And then I'm doing, I did my first run of Fermera, and I'm still getting a negative test so far, and I think if today is Saturday, and if I don't get a positive by probably Monday, then I'll go ahead and consider myself not pregnant. But I pretty much already consider myself not pregnant, which I thought I was this month, just because I was really tired with my daughter when I was pregnant with her, and I can remember like coming home from work every day and then just sleeping, and I've been sleeping like a lot in the last week, and so I don't know if that's because I ovulated for the first time. I'm not used to progesterone or what. I'm not really sure if I'm not pregnant why I've been sleeping so much, but yeah, I've been sleeping a ton and just so exhausted. But it also could be my daughter has double pneumonia right now, and so not the whole time that I've been tired, but for part of that time. So it could just be that, you know, that's just been kind of stressful, just because I've been worried about her, and I've not been sleeping that good just because I've been constantly checking on her. Because I feel like since we've been having infertility issues, I was always kind of cautious of who she stayed with and stuff, and I don't leave her with pretty much anyone, but I feel like since we have been having trouble having another baby and getting pregnant, I am super worried about her now. Like, even dropping her off at Mother's Day out, I just want her back all day long. And my parents moved to Cookeville, Tennessee, and I probably shouldn't have said that, but anyways, and they keep wanting her to spend the night, and I'm like, that's a long way away. Before, you lived 30 seconds away and I could come get her anytime, or if she needed me, but you know, 2 hours is a ways away. So I think I'm just clinging to her more and more cautious with her, but yeah, I did something I probably shouldn't have. You know, when you first start trying to conceive, you're like looking at nursery stuff, and you know, at least me, I'm pinning all this Pinterest stuff about pregnancy and everything. And then once you start getting these negatives month after month, for me, I just stopped, because I was like, don't do that to yourself. Well, then, since we were doing the Fermera this month, I was like, I just had it in my head, I was like, this, you know, once I saw that I was ovulating, I was like, oh, I'm ovulating, so I'm gonna get to work on all this Pinterest stuff and start planning and just thinking about things. And it hit me, like, even if I was pregnant after all this time, like, now I've not really thought about how I want to tell my husband, or, you know, to tell other people. And so I thought, well, you know, I'll start looking. So I looked at a lot of that stuff on Pinterest, and I probably should have guarded my heart a little bit and not done that. Kind of regret it, because I feel like it got my hopes up even more. And I guess mentally I knew that, you know, I probably wouldn't get pregnant my first round of Fermera, but I think deep down I was like, well, if ovulation is my problem and I ovulate, then we should be good. So I think I gave myself some false hope. And I'm one of those people that are like terrible about, I have no self-control when it comes to testing early. And so I really drag out the pain of a big fat negative, because I'll like, oh, well, it's 2 or 3 days early, but I'm going to go ahead and test. And then I might as well test the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And then I'm like, oh, well, it should have came this day, but just maybe. I'm one of those people that get a late positive, and it's like, no, you're not pregnant. So, but anyway, so yeah, when I ordered my test from China, by the way, I go to eBay and I type in pregnancy test from China. So that's how I can be crazy with all my testing, because I don't even buy the dollar store ones, because I'm so cheap. Buy the ones from China, and they work, because I had a pregnant friend pee on them, because when I was having trouble getting pregnant, I was like, these must be broken, because clearly that makes sense. And so she peed on it, and it came like right up. So I was like, oh, these are good tests. I'm just broken. But anyways, kidding. But anyway, so I just want to give y'all an update. Yeah, I'm not seeing a big fat positive in this round. I was thinking that, and I know that it could be negative today, but I mean, there wasn't even like a glimmer of a line. It was just blank space across the test. So I don't think it's going to happen this first time. And I'm kind of, she gave us the options. She said we could do IUI for 3 rounds, and she never wanted us to feel like we were just not moving anywhere with our infertility. And she said, you know, just let me know, you know, I'll let you do 6 rounds, but I think I'm definitely going to just do 3 rounds, because my husband's insurance covers like a lifetime maximum of $15,000, and I feel like that's such a blessing. And I pray that he never loses a job, but it's always in the back of my mind that if he does lose his job, we'll lose $15,000. You know what I mean? And so I just kind of want to progress things more aggressively, just because I'm like, that's just money down the toilet, you know, if he were to lose his job or something. I mean, that's just, or if they were to take the benefit away, I mean, that's just like $15,000 gone. And, you know, we don't have $15,000. So this is a really huge thing that they're doing for us by, you know, having this as a part of our insurance benefit plan. And I just want to make sure we use it. And honestly, I'm just ready to kind of move things as quickly as I can. So we'll probably just do 3 rounds. I don't know why, but I just want to be on Clomid. I think it's because I thought that I was going to be on Clomid, and she threw me off with Fermera. And, you know, I've heard lots of people get pregnant on Fermera, so I don't know why I have it in my head that I want to be on Clomid. But yeah, it could be because I'm a couponer, and I hear with Clomid you have a higher rate for multiples. So I'm like, that's a 2-for-1 deal. That's just good couponing. But no, I don't know. I think I'll probably stay on Fermera next round, but part of me is lingering in my head like, you should ask her about Clomid. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, sorry I haven't done an update in a while. I've just been trying to eat low carb, and I've been following the Low Carb and Losing It Facebook group. I love that group. I'm not doing it as hardcore as they're doing it, just because most of them are paleo people. And sorry, I'm in my car because since my daughter has double pneumonia, she's really fussy, so I haven't been able to make a video. So I figure I'd sneak in the charger and make a video. But anyways, yeah, I'm following the Low Carb and Losing It group on Facebook, and they are paleo and keto, and I'm not doing that. I'm just doing under 50 carbs and sugar free, and I've been able to tell a huge difference. Like, I was having an extreme boost in energy. I have not been this week, but it could be because I think I'm getting sick. Could be because I'm pregnant, but probably not, because that's not probably it. So I don't know. It could be because I'm ovulating. You know, I ovulated for the first time in like 16 months, you know. I passed an ovulation test, which is definitely progress, but it could just be I'm not used to some of the, I don't know, but anyway, so I hope everyone's doing good. Feel free to leave me any comments or messages, but yeah, I will update y'all when I find out for sure if it's negative or positive, so probably in a couple days, and then I'll let you know my new treatment plan. Okay, good night.